What's up, Timmy Turners? It's your boy Black Timmy from Houston, Texas, and you are watching YouTube. Now, today we are going to be watching a video by She Can't Fit by Abba and Preach. Now, yesterday I did a video of us watching Love Beat TV about this whole situation about that girl can't fit in that nigga's car. So I want to hear what Abba and Preach gotta say about this, and yeah, we just gonna get right into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah,
really know what's going on, so we're just gonna watch the actual original clip and then see what happened afterwards. Apparently, she sued the Lyft driver, and you saw what she looks like. So let's take a look.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small.
What makes you think? Probably the fact that you're out of breath just repeating these sentences. Probably part of it.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's
like, girl, you're so big that you can't even catch your breath when you talk.
the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me?
sorry.
What kind of car is it?
A normal size car that she can't fit.
I want to know what kind of car it is.
Find out.
Cause
sorry. I saw it. It's just something funny about hearing a big person go, what makes you think I can't get in the car? Sorry, Gary.
no, cause when we were chilling in Ethiopia, there's a car. We ordered a service, right? And then this car called Build Your Dream, a BYD, right? It's a electric car. I have a hard time fitting in a car, and I'm not as big as her. We were next to each other. That's when we went to the Marriott Hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was tight. Pause. It was tight.
Not tight and lovely, just
No.
tight and uncomfortable.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? So I gotta order another lift.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
I got very something tires. I mean, okay.
He was saying she was too heavy for the car. Basically, the tires are gonna blow in. That's not how the tires work. The tire pressure gonna work. Okay. You know how many times I got refused a cab because I was black? It's very frustrating. I could fit. My blackness could fit in the car. What was your face?
I heard someone else say that. It was like, well, imagine discrimination. I don't think it's the same thing. You think
It's
the same
not.
thing?
It's not.
Her
Abba.
size and your
It's
blackness.
not.
I can fit in the car, and I think it's worse.
I agree. Yours is worse. That's why I'm saying I don't feel like they're comparable.
Oh, it's the same thing as you discriminate against gay people or black people. Like, y'all bitches need to get off the fucking internet and go touch grass. It is not the same thing. Like, y'all just talking out of your asses. Y'all just talk. Like, what in the hell?
Comparable.
Okay.
But sorry, keep going.
No, I don't have an argument more than that. I'm just like, it's really frustrating. It's really like, yo, what the? Because I can fit in the whole car.
Yeah.
I can actually fit in the car just because of this.
Here's the thing. Could she fit in the car?
Maybe.
No, Abba, you already lost.
I don't
me.
think it was for the driver to decide whether she could fit in the car. That's not for me to decide. I don't think
You
that's.
don't think it's for the driver?
No,
Wait, what Preach
you think-
said?
that's not for me to decide. I don't think it was for the driver to decide whether she could fit in the car. That's not for me to decide. I don't think
Preach.
You don't think it's for the
Preach.
driver?
No.
Preach. Look, have you seen? Are we not seeing the same girl? Did you just saw how big that girl was? Of course she can't fit in this car.
What, you mean? You think she's supposed to open the door and give her a chance?
No, she opens the door. Driver's supposed to drive. Shut up and drive. Open the door.
I
fit in the car.
No,
I
Preach.
disagree.
Look at
it's
her.
his vehicle. He has to manage it. He has to take care of it. She's not gonna pay for any of the damage that she might cause. Or
She's
whatever.
not gonna cause any damages to the car.
Hey, listen, she big as hell.
The Uber that he worked for, they not gonna pay for it either.
Okay, let's keep it a stack. Here's the thing. I wish this case was a more reasonable one. I really do. She big. She not like kind of big. She big. She not thick.
This is
Girl
pathetic
just like
and sad. Look
three of
at
them.
you. I'm
I can
sorry.
barely fit in an airplane seat,
Like,
and I'm 5'10".
I'm sorry. This is multiple seats.
Yeah.
If it was like that situation that you're thinking of, like a larger, I don't care. I would have been on their side 100%. She's big. Okay, and depending on the vehicle, it can cost.
I would have been on our side too if she was like a little bit smaller, but still got a little bit of weight on her. And then if he would have still be like, oh, you too fat, then I can't. You're not gonna be in my car. Then I looked at her and I would have been like, okay, she kind of okay. Then yeah, once again, I would have been on her side too. But girl, you are big.
Can cause problems. She may not be able to get in. So maybe he doesn't want to deal with that situation. He doesn't want to. That's his right. And if Lyft wants to fire him for it, I don't agree with it.
But that's also their right.
Which it is.
And I don't think that Lyft fired him because of what he said. I think Lyft fired him
Because of that video.
backlash.
Yeah. People are acting like this dude's the biggest asshole. He came to pick her up.
He wasn't an
came to
asshole.
do the
He was
job.
being
Just realize,
respectful
like,
about it.
Based off his criteria, may be true or not, can't do it. He canceled it for her. He didn't have her be charged, whatever. She'd call a different Lyft. I understand it sucks. I understand the feeling's not great. I know, God knows, I've been canceled on a bunch of times for different rides. Preach been present for those times. It's not a great feeling. Fine. All of this seems a bit excessive to me personally. This makes me think of that lady who gets on like a plane car ride or whatever, a plane ride, and her big ass want to talk about like it's not right. Planes are not made for normal sized people. Madame, you are 3 normal sized people together.
My body isn't the problem. The system is. Airlines are making it difficult for plus
That ain't the problem. Girl, you delusional. Go get help.
size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human.
Yes, a plane seat's not made for you. You chose to eat your ass to the point where you need multiple seats. Then if you got the money to eat your ass to that size, you should be able to start forking over the money to pay for those seats.
I'm so true.
Eat your ass.
You proceeded to eat your ass, goddamn.
Yay.
Goddamn.
I'm just saying, like, if you have that much disposable income to eat this much fucking food to be able to be that big, then you should have enough disposable income to buy 2 seats. And if you don't, that's your problem. And I would say
She
the
wanna
same
talk about it's
thing
not
to
made
a
for
big
normal
ass
people.
steroid
Bitch, yes, it
motherfucker
is.
who got delts the size of this big and they're walking around like this. Pay for an extra seat, stupid.
That's
I don't
also
care.
too much when people
I don't understand for the life of me people who
take
make these
steroids.
choices that inconvenience themselves so much and then expect everyone else to pay for the burden of their choices. That's not sensible. Now, in this situation, it depends. Depending on the vehicle, depending on a lot of things, I can understand. And
No, that looked like a normal sized car to me. Which I don't know nothing of much more. I don't know nothing about cars. But to me, what we just saw, the clip, that looked like a normal sized car. And judging by the way that she looked, just like he said, she can't fit in that damn car.
I could be swayed. Alright? But, my girl, you did yourself no favors. And people comparing this to, like, imagine if you were discriminated against because you're black.
Yes.
Last I checked,
Check.
you can't change your blackness.
Check.
Last I checked,
Michael Jackson.
being a black person doesn't mean you take up extra seats. Last I checked, being black doesn't mean that they lose income because other people can get in the car. No. And here's the other angle of this, okay? He gives her the seat. Now imagine he's doing Uber share. What are they called? Uber pool? What is it?
Whatever.
It's a
I've heard
form of
something
Uber
about
rides
that.
where you're sharing. This girl's taking up multiple seats. That's not disputable. So he's losing income because of how big her ass is. You're not a normal person. Stop acting like this fatness is equatable to race or gender or anything else. It's not. Also, I want to say this. My cousin is like 6'9".
Oh, I seen this dude.
He's huge. Okay? Sometimes I look at his skull, I'm like, are we the same race? It's crazy how big this is. Okay? He can't order regular Ubers.
No, he can't.
He doesn't sit there and argue with people.
He can't. There's nothing he
He
can do.
didn't even choose. He didn't eat his way to that shit. I mean, maybe when he's a kid, too much milk. But that's it.
That's
And do you think anybody cries?
Excuse me.
Do you think he's out here filing lawsuits because a fucking Honda Civic can't fit his big ass?
Sir.
What?
Milk don't do 6'9". That's not what Milk does.
Takashi disagrees.
Milk don't.
I
do
haven't
6'9".
heard of 6ix9ine in decades,
But
bro.
you
What
get
is
my
he up
point.
to?
Would anybody here,
Yes.
would this even be a news story if this is about an NBA player 7 foot tall?
Shaq can't be like, well, he didn't want me to, he didn't want to accept me. No, bro, come on, me. You're 7 foot 1,000. You can't fit. In
This
that,
is a-
I mean, it's Shaquille O'Neal. I think it would have been a story. So, if you really think about it.
story because she's fat. That's the only reason this is a story.
because it ain't a story because I'm black. It ain't never a story whenever the cap.
Let me tell you,
that
tall
all the
people
time.
get discriminated against every single day for a lot of different things. Like
Yep.
truly tall people, okay?
Yes.
A lot of you guys are like, no, I'm tall. You're not that tall then. Be a really tall person, try to order shoes, discrimination. They will literally never have your size unless you go to the States, and then they got to supersize that freak.
I got one of my friends, his size shoes is 17. Shout out to Charles-Antoine Desgranges. That shoe, I could float in that shoe.
Yeah,
Okay.
clown shoes.
That shoe already colonized certain countries.
Bro.
Okay.
Yo, my cousin, his clothing game is so complicated. Mom gotta go to the border to get his clothes.
Yeah.
He gotta go to the U.S. border to go pick that shit up.
Yeah, but why? Because he's as big as a country. He needs a border. God damn it. I'm seeing this shit. This mother big. Hey, no disrespect if you're watching this, because I don't want you to sit on me. But this dude is you. It's like I greeted this mother once. All right, I said what's up, and I went like this, right, and my leg went up. I felt so petite. No, I went ooh. I felt so petite. I was like ooh. I feel safe in his arm. This dude big.
This is just a little note I wanted to make. Again, I do think this is just because they're fat. Because I know tall people get zero sympathy for their struggles that they get when it comes to discrimination.
None.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
Under the law, it's the same. No, it's not. You can't charge a Muslim person for an extra seat on a plane because they're Muslim. You can't charge a really fat person for an extra seat because they take up more space. This isn't a matter of law strictly. This is also a matter of physics.
My religion don't take more seats. My blackness either. Although, big. But
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. When you big like that, I be hearing stories about, especially it be them young ones. It be them people that be in their 20s, even in their teenage years. It's like, boy, you are young and you looking like that. And like there are, like I said, I be hearing stories that people actually be dying because of this whole big obese weight thing. And it's like, and if you really think about it, back in the day, they were considered as freaks. They were literally in a fucking circus. Imagine you being in a circus because you built like that and you got people laughing at you. Like, that is a depressing lifestyle. Like, who knows?
it don't
Could
take
be.
more seats. You know what I mean? Imagine, sir, we're going to need that, excuse me, my schlong is over there.
Lyft unequivocally condemns all forms of discrimination. We believe in community where everyone is treated with equal respect.
Like, don't you think it would be a
Our
wake-up
community guidelines
call?
in terms of service explicitly prohibit harassment or discrimination.
Like, you don't know it would be your last breath. That's the scary thing about it.
What you want me to tell you, bro? But I mean, listen, I understand why Lyft do that.
if I-
Lyft has to do that because it's PR, right? They got to do that.
Yeah, that's 100%. If I order a Lyft and I got so much luggage that it uses one car seat, I should be charged that one car seat. Man spreading in the metro is not allowed. Woman spreading either. Take that bag. Don't put it next to you.
Yep.
Move it.
No, we need to stop this shit, bro. We need to stop this stuff. Again, I'm gonna use my cousin for this whole video. Shout out to Azari.
I mean,
Okay?
you should pull up a picture of your cousin if you can.
Get an exit seat.
I don't know what he look like.
Because there's
Since
no
he's
seat
so
that's
big.
normal for you.
He cannot fold his feet.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean his knees? No, his feet.
Now I want y'all to think. Imagine if every airline made seats that were all accommodating for someone his size. Airlines would go bankrupt.
That's impossible.
You would have to take up half of the economy space just for them. And I would sit in those seats and I'm like, this is first class. That's how big his legs are.
I know. I've seen these.
So it's just like, I don't know. And I have people seriously argue with me about this. Like, what up? Guys, why are we all lying? Can you explain to me why we're all lying?
We're lying, and by we, I mean y'all, because I don't do this shit. we are lying because we live in a world that we gotta kiss people's ass. We gotta walk around eggshells to make sure we don't offend nobody. Everybody else need to be comfort. First of all, at the end of the day, we are grown. Ain't nobody no outsiders haven't give Desmond not a fuck ass thing. So why I should give that type of energy in relationship to y'all if y'all not willing to comfort me what I wanted or needed. So, and I kind of feel like stuff like this is on the internet. Like I never hear or see these type of things out in real life. That just goes to shows that, like I said, the humanity is becoming stupider, and stupider, which is sad.
Give me the answer.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why we lie?
We lie because it's not as uncomfortable as accepting the truth.
What's the truth?
It's big. That's it.
And it's your problem.
And guess what? Like, I have done nothing to have these shoulders. And these shoulders, when I sit on a plane, like an economy plane seat, and I'm not even boasting, but Abba can attest. He was on the aisle and I was on the left side, and he had to wake me up because there was one flight that we took together that was economy, right? He had to wake me up every time the lady wanted to pass with a cart because she would bump into me and I had to move. So both sides of the seat, my shoulders protrude from there. I sit normally, regularly, and it is what it is. Guess what I do?
Stomp the yard, Abba.
That's me with my shoulders.
Yeah. That's how this nigga bitches all day.
That look like stomp the
We
yard.
walk around. I feel safe when I'm gonna preach.
That's disrespectful.
I feel safe when I'm with you.
No, what you showing as my shoulders? That's your 2L. That's crazy.
That's why you got a girl. That's why I don't. I'm just being honest.
No, you just trying to slick that shit through. But anyway, okay.
But it made me blush a little bit on the inside.
It is what it is. There's nothing much I could do about that.
No.
Except pay a ticket that is going to allow me to have more space. And which I do. Yeah, but you're privileged. Yeah, but I was not always privileged. Mm-hmm. I've been privileged for 4 years now. Mm-hmm. And guess what I was doing before?
To you.
Shutting my ass up in the economy. I'm not.
The same way bigger, taller people have to pay for more fabric when they buy clothes, bigger and fatter people have to pay for more seats when they want to take up a seat. It's simple. It's not complicated. This is a rule for everybody. You got a bigger appetite, pay for more food. Oh, the average meal isn't enough. Bitch, you just eat too much. If you want to eat more, that's okay. Society, what it does is it works for the average person, okay? But if you need extra, society's like, okay, but you got to pay for it. But what you're trying to set up is like, no, the extra, I want to make that the new normal. We don't need that. I don't need to go to make...
I mean, like I said, you can have a little bit weight on you, which is, me personally, is fine. To me, I think you still consider it as healthy. But don't be big like that and gigantic and expect people to normalize it when it's not.
McDonald's and have American-sized portions. And if I have to pay extra so that everybody can have American-sized portions, that's a net negative to me.
Yeah, that's how you crash economy.
And it's just so funny to me that we're having all this discussion about something that they chose as a lifestyle.
So you're telling me that babies under 2-year-olds should have like a seat the same size as you? No, they use less so they don't pay. They don't use the seat so they don't pay.
That's it.
My worst experience on a flight was this one time when I was flying standby and I got stuck in the bulkhead row where the armrest couldn't be moved. The flight was full, so I had no choice but to stay in the seat. I endured excruciating pain for hours.
And that's your fault,
between the armrest, which left bruises on my body.
That's your fault.
I was on the verge of tears by the end and in so much pain that I almost vowed to never fly again. The physical pain lasted for days, but the emotional toll of being treated like I didn't belong was even harder to recover from.
Can I see the comments?
Airlines are...
Well, let's finish it and then we'll watch the comments because you know they're going to rip this shit apart.
Airlines aren't doing anything at all to make it easier for plus-size people to travel. When you're forced to buy...
And why would they? Hello?
...buy 2 seats or squeeze into a space...
They don't do that because... They wouldn't do that because this right here, like I said, this is not normal. I'm sorry.
That wasn't designed for your body. It's not just inconvenient, it's dehumanizing. Simple things like having seatbelt extenders readily available or offering larger seating options could make a world of difference. This isn't a luxury, it's a basic human right to travel with dignity. When people comment, just lose weight, My response is that
Human
comment
right means
completely
taking
misses
care
the
of your
point.
health, girl.
Comments like this can be very frustrating, but I try to focus on educating others and reminding them that everybody deserves dignity and respect.
Educating, so you telling young kids and adults, basically people in general, that it's okay to look like this. That's your definition of educating. This is what I'm saying. This whole body positivity movement, whatever the fuck y'all like to call it, is dangerous, and that's not something I should just push on into others. And this is why we have other countries telling Americans all day they're nothing but fat, lazy, and they be talking shit about us for years. And here you go with this bullshit.
Respect, regardless of their size. I face discrimination from airline staff when traveling more times than I haven't.
It's not airline staff that are trying to discriminate against you. It's the frustration knowing that other passengers are going to be pissed because they're seated beside you and you're taking up half of their seat. And justifiably so. I'd be fucking pissed.
In half of the seat, you got people they need to sit on their seats that they pay for as well. But they can't do that because you're so goddamn big that you're taking up the whole space. So they're going to get frustrated and then going to cause a whole lot of problems and etc. and so on.
Pissed if I was sitting beside you. Because I paid for my seat and all of a sudden 50% of what I paid for is occupied by your big ass. So now I'm looking at the airline hostess like, how
so it's like, what the fuck they gonna
do this shit to me? I paid
Since
for this.
You taking up the
I
whole
managed
seat.
for this expectation, and now you got her invading my space. So now the airline hostess is pissed too, because she knows I have a justified reason to be annoyed.
Exactly.
And she's wondering like why your ass is there. I don't know. You know what this makes me think of? Maybe this is a weird analogy, but it's like you not showering. You show up on the airline, you stink up the fucking joint. People don't want you there, and you're like, I'm discriminating because, yeah, you're stinking up my airspace with all your fucking fat. What you want me to say? Is what I'm saying crazy?
Yeah.
No.
To them. You don't have to explain it to me. But to them it is.
You don't have to explain it to me.
One of the worst examples was when I requested wheelchair assistance because I have an invisible illness that affects my oxygen levels and makes walking certain distances incredibly challenging. Despite this, I was forced to walk up a jet bridge because the staff looked at me, decided I was too big for them to push, and assumed I could walk.
Okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
They didn't hold back. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Because I don't know about the flying field. But in the medical field, you might feel offended if it's not one person that helps you get up your bed. At the size that you are, for the safety of the people working that hospital, that person cannot be alone lifting you. They cannot be alone lifting you. And in the airport, there are denivelations, you know what I mean? Like there's ramps and stuff like that. Again, we're talking about they're in heels. We're talking about average people. If in a hospital setting, one person cannot lift you alone because it's against the rule to lift you alone because it's not safe for them. Mind you, I'm saying this with all the respect that I have and the knowledge that I have as well from the medical field. If in a normal medical field setting, it is against the rule to lift you alone because they're going to hurt yourself and they're not going to be covered, what makes you think that they can't push you alone?
Hey, listen. If I'm an air hostess, if you think I'm gonna just gain back problems so I can push your big ass up the ramp, you bugging. First off, flight attendants are not even paid that well. Most of the staff are. They're not. Okay, they're constantly fighting for the bare minimum and having to.
They're not paid for boarding and deboarding, hence pushing your big ass up and down the ramp. So they're not paid for that extra weight to be pushed. I can understand. Shit. Sorry, go ahead.
And they're in heels, and you want them to push it. Their shift is done. They're supposed to run to the hotel to sleep because they probably got another shift in a few hours. You think I'm gonna get mad at them because they want to push your big ass up here? Stop, bro. You want to be whatever size you are? I don't care. You want to be treated with some...
Man, I don't care either. Listen, if you want to be that size, go ahead. But don't project your problems onto others because you choose to be big. Just because you're too lazy to take care of your damn weight. So that's not our problem.
Respect, that's fine. But we shouldn't have to bend over.
And I think that man shouldn't even get fired, which is sad. So
backwards.
I know he frustrated. That Uber driver that got fired, I know he got
have to jeopardize themselves or jeopardize their own financial state so you can be okay. We need to stop this fucking delusion.
It's like you got that man fired because of how you are. Like that is the world that we living in is I just don't know.
If you want to be as fat as you want, fine. Pay the price. Every time you buy those Twinkies, every time you buy those Oreos, there's a hidden price. There's going to be experiences you're going to miss out on. There's extra fees that you're going to have to pay to get in certain seats. You're going to need a different level of an Uber ride when you go certain places. You're going to have to be paying a lot in medical fees. If you're not ready to pay that price, don't do the... I don't know.
I'm aggravated too. I'm annoyed.
I hate the fact that people want to make poor decisions and have everyone else pay for it. That's what I just don't like. And there's an entitlement to it that is so absurd to me. It's like, out of everybody here who gets discriminated against, you have the least reason to be able to speak up. Tall people have more reason to speak up. Big shoulder people have more reason to speak up. Every minority has more reason. But a fat person?
Shit, I'm big shouldered and I'm black. Like, I shut the fuck up. So, I said big person and black, and you said, dude, that's crazy.
And it's crazy too, you know, because like, I spend zero time in my day talking about big people. I don't care. I see big people, I don't care. I have nothing to say. It's not like I'm out here like wanting to talk shit about people. But then I get online and I hear this kind of goofy ass shit. I'm like, huh? I'll never understand it. But there's no addressing in the comments.
Exactly. Like, I don't hear this shit in my real life on my day-to-day basis either. Like, I only hear this shit online, and it's like, do y'all touch grass? Like, do y'all do anything besides letting the internet control your minds? Like, I don't be hearing these type of conversations, and I don't come across these type of people, which I am fucking grateful for, because I'm not gonna waste my time with y'all stupid ass people. But yeah, that's what we got. That's all we got for Elba and Preach. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel also. So this is how I feel about this whole situation. If you don't like it, oh well. Like, if y'all want me to walk around eggshell and kiss people's ass, my YouTube channel is not for y'all, so whatever. But if you like this video, I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And y'all Timmy Turners better take care. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.